Yo, what is up, everybody? It's been a while. Yes, the sunglasses. And this is not some like Snapchat filter. These are actual, real glasses. Physical glasses. So I got these. I got these from Taco Bell, the Australian Taco Bell. They're called the Bosset glasses. Now those are edited in for sure. Yeah, the Fairmont just have really good like editing software. So, well, in a moment I'm going to be switching over to the presentation screen that we've prepared for all of you, and I'm going to unmute Trix so Trix can join in on the conversation. So let me just switch over to that screen real quick. There you go.
Hey, yo,
There
here
you
we
go. Trix.
go.
Trix is in the chat now. Oh my goodness, my Discord just restarted itself. Okay, that was funny because Discord just reset itself.
That's okay. We're back on.
We're
Back
back.
on.
We're back. All
Okay.
right, so guys, this is the We're Just Trying to Live, Love, Laugh US and Canada tour 2022. We might bring this tour to other countries at some point. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who
Look, we'll
knows?
go. We'll go where we're wanted. Okay. That's.
Exactly. So this is a quick
Oh
little overview of the trip. We traveled like 13 hours across like what's it? It's a Pacific Ocean, right?
no. Okay. Okay. We're
It's
gonna
a
try and
ocean.
avoid. We're gonna try and avoid as much as possible geography
Yeah,
references.
yeah, we don't like geography
You
because
can't. You
last
can't do
time
those.
last time I did that.
Uh,
I was
are you
like, oh
gonna? Are you
yeah, I
gonna
haven't
stop
been to the
there?
northern hemisphere before, but technically I have because I always go to Philippines.
That's not. That's not the north.
Nah, nah,
Surely,
nah.
that's the east. That's the southeast.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like it's
Southeast Asia.
literally like
Southeast Asia.
isn't that
It's
like 3 hours above Australia? Come on, come on.
yeah. That's come on.
That is
That's
not the
not
northern
far enough.
hemisphere.
5 hours above Australia, maybe.
Anyways,
I
you can
don't know.
probably see my mouse moving around the screen. We traveled 13 hours across this ocean here to land in
Whatever it is, it's
whatever
probably a
it
few
is,
more.
Los Angeles.
We went north.
And then we went north to Vancouver and then stopped in the middle of Canada in a place called Banff. And
Banff.
then Banff. And then we went to Toronto on the other side of Canada. And then we basically went back to Los Angeles and back to Sydney.
Well, hang on.
Hmm? Oh,
You missed one.
you've got something
We
to add.
missed. Yeah. It's not there because it was a secret show. No, it doesn't really count. I had a stopover in Denver, but
Oh
look,
yeah,
took
we'll
us
look
20
into that a
minutes.
bit later.
20 minutes. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Joe said Banff, which does not exist. Yeah, I mean it's in the middle of nowhere.
Banff that doesn't exist, just like Australia.
Yeah, exactly. So here's a shot of us getting ready to
Okay, so
fly off.
man, this was day zero.
Day
Okay,
zero.
like look at our faces. Look at Josh's hopeful smile.
Yeah, it's
Look,
like a half
yeah.
cringe smile.
Look, we were just surviving out there.
We were.
I just want to before we move on just a second. I want to say why it's day zero because we had zero sleep.
That's
We
right.
had nothing. We had nothing. We had zero sleep. Okay, our
Zilch.
flight was say we land where we're standing right there. Australian time, this was like 6 a.m. Our flight was in 3 hours. When we land in LA,
Same time.
it's 6 a.m. 6
6
a.m.
a.m. the
that
same
same
day.
morning.
The same day.
Okay,
It's like
same
we didn't
morning.
leave.
We didn't
The
leave. We
plane
didn't
just
leave.
teleported.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, you did. You slept the whole time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Next slide. So here is the intro to Los Angeles.
look at that. Look at
Look at
that.
that nice little sunset over the Hollywood
Yeah.
sign. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So this is day one of LA.
Oh boy.
And what a
Hey,
packed
just to
day that
note,
was.
we do it all.
Yeah. It's jam packed of adventures. So this photo
Oh.
here, we actually so we ended up in this like weird like little parking lot space outside of the airport because we were assuming that we knew what we were doing, right?
Oh, look, it was the signs weren't clear. All right, there was like, hey, hop on this bus to the Ubers. We're like, okay, we'll go to the Ubers. And like, there are no Ubers. It
Yeah.
was like $200 to get into the city. So I mean, like, look, it was fun. It was nice to kind of just stretch our legs after yeah, what 13, 14
13
hours.
hours of
You know?
flight. Yeah.
Oh man, I
Yeah, and then we ended up in this weird area and then we were like, "Oh, we we need to figure out how to get out of here." So,
yeah.
once we eventually figured out how to get out of there.
Yeah, look, a bus and a train later. It's pretty fresh. It's pretty
Yeah,
fresh.
it's fresh.
This
Look,
was
the sun
Union
came out.
Station.
Like, if you go back to this photo, it was so dull and
So dull.
cloudy. But it's like, yay, we finally made it.
No, it's nice. It was really good. And surprisingly, like it wasn't that bad. It was nice to just kind of vibe. Wait, hang on. Not yet.
No,
Not
not yet.
yet.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Here is a look at the station we got off at Hollywood.
I'll never get sick of that.
So the thing is with like every station at Hollywood, they had different things going on. So this is just an example of one of them. So this Hollywood Vine station had like these film reels on the ceiling, which was kind of really cool. Oh,
Yeah, every station had a theme, which I think was cool because every station did have some sort of historical thing. When you go anywhere like in Australia, all of the stations look the same. We maybe have like some different things, like they kept the old school signage,
yeah.
but man,
And they have
every
the massive
station
staircases going up pretty much in every station.
but yeah, no, it's proper subway, and that was interesting because we don't have not every station in Sydney is underground. A lot of things are actually above ground, kind of like what we experienced in Canada. But we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Here's a quick shot of Hollywood Boulevard, right? As soon
Man,
as we
just
get
look
off
like
as soon as we get off the
first
train.
thing,
Yeah.
first thing we see. It's kind of crazy if it's the first thing you see. Look at those trees.
Mm.
Look at those trees.
The fresh palm trees. Tell Trix to
Fresh.
hydrate. Trix, you gotta hydrate.
What? I'm not. Aww.
The guests have to hydrate.
Oh my god.
But yeah, this is a nice little welcome to Hollywood. I mean, you don't get something like this in
No,
Sydney. Nothing.
not really.
Not really.
Nothing walking.
Them trees are tall. They're very tall trees.
They're real. They're real trees.
And so yeah, we kind of just walked down this Hollywood Boulevard to get to our hotel. And as we're walking down, we could see the Hollywood sign pretty clearly from the street as well, which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that was weird because like I don't know, like the movies and stuff, they make it seem so much bigger.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, I mean the picture doesn't do it justice. Like
No,
that
no.
is actually quite obvious. And it was a clear day. It was
Mm.
something else.
Kind of a good like first day actually, because it was quite, it wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. It was just right. This is a inside look of a sort of hotel, kind of like a bungalow kind of deal.
Yeah,
But
it looks like a classic, one of those motel
yeah,
situations.
it's an American experience.
It is an American experience, but it was also very weird because a lot of the other places were just buildings and you just walk in. This was like, I don't know, you'll see some photos later of us standing outside of how we walk into this.
Yeah, yeah,
And oh man, like wait till you see inside.
yeah. So this place is actually called the Vibe Hotel. We thought it was pretty funny. Like the fact that we were actually on a hotel on Hollywood Boulevard, like everything.
Called the vibe.
Yeah, called the Vibe. Like
Okay, that may or may not be the only reason Josh booked the place. We didn't know it was gonna look like this. It looks pretty cool.
yeah, I mean, look at those blue walls. The Vibes Hotel.
It is. We
There
got
was
the
a lot
vibes.
of we got the vibes. We got the vibes.
So yeah,
So this is a little inside look of one of the rooms. So this is like there was a kitchen in our hotel room.
so
And
like we heard you like colors.
yeah. So basically every room had a different color. And look, here's the thing, right?
Oh, man.
Most hotel rooms do not give you a kitchen
You
and
don't
a
get it.
dining room. So this was like, wow, okay, that's great. We needed that.
We needed it. Because it's like, I mean, we were gonna spend a lot of time outside, but we weren't there to eat. We weren't there to just like do it. Like we were there to look, to experience, and then we wanted something that was kind of like a home.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's good times.
And so yeah. And a full size fridge as well, like microwave. Yeah.
For what?
for
water.
what? Like later on, you'll see in our Toronto hotel, we just had none of that. We had
We had
none of
nothing.
that. Nothing.
We didn't even take any photos inside the place. It was literally just a
No,
dorm
it's
room.
just like it's a bed. We'll get to
It's
there.
funny. It's funny you should bring up the fridge, Josh. We had we had a hot tip from a native Californian about the water
Yeah.
situation,
Yeah.
and I must say, Oh man, we take tap water for granted.
We do. We really do. Like Sydney tap water.
Delicious.
Especially if it's like through certain like pipes. Oh, even better.
Oh man, oh yeah,
Right?
it hits different.
But the moment we tried like LA tap water, nah.
We did. We shouldn't have. We didn't know. We
It's
didn't
yeah,
know.
like I just got a cup of the LA tap water and I was like,
Oh yeah, look. Well, we should be caught that on camera. Oh man.
yeah. And as you can
Uh,
see, they like their artwork as well. It's kind of like a Jackson Pollock sort of painting in the background
oh
there.
yeah, we love art.
We
Yeah,
love art. We love art. So
we
yeah,
love
that
it.
added to the whole vibe of the hotel. Uh, and
So
here's
we
kind of like
refresh.
an outdoor
Yeah.
shot. Yeah.
This is still day one, guys. This is still day one.
hmm
Okay.
But
This is still day
we've
one.
included a night shot in there as well.
Yeah. You see vibe at night.
Yeah. So like they light it like they're all blue walls, but they use green lights. Like work that one out.
Ah.
So this is still okay. Yeah. Ignore the nighttime shot.
No,
This is
but it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
yeah. It's part of the vibe. So this was us heading out on day one, and we ended up in this music store called Amoeba Music, which is
Oh man.
it's
Okay.
amazing. It's amazing.
Okay. I had to. Okay. You can see my face of desperation there. Josh being all just haha. Look at this. Look at this iconic album
Yeah,
that we regularly about.
you
But it
know,
was like,
running up that hill.
look, I underestimated the size of this music store.
Yeah, I hyped it
Um,
up so much. I was like, Trix, we're gonna
and
go to
I
this
was like,
place, and you're gonna be
Josh,
amazed.
Josh, we have vinyl at home, man. We have
We have vinyl
vinyl.
at home,
We have vinyl at
but the
home.
moment Trix stepped in those doors,
Okay. We had to leave.
we had to we
We
had
had
to
to
leave.
go. We had to go.
Otherwise, it would have been dangerous. We would have spent way too much money there.
It
But
was already dangerous.
the cool
It is
thing
gonna be
is
dangerous.
we got these little guitar picks
Oh
as
yes.
memories, and I got them in brand colors. So we got
Yeah.
teal, we got pink, and we got white. Somehow I lost the navy one. Don't know where that ended up, but
It's alright.
if you've got it, cool. Thumbs up to you.
It's like the end of the gig, you know. You get to keep the pick.
Yeah, you get to keep the pick
I think.
at the end of the gig. So yeah, amazing record store. Highly recommend. If you're in Hollywood, go there. Just go there. Just go there. We're not sponsored, but like we would love to be sponsored, but no.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
We'll be
do
back.
something.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
Does that person look like Santi in the background?
What? Where?
In my photo, like that second
Oh,
record
this
under.
blonde.
Yeah, Essential Records.
No. It's a
Anyways,
cameo. It's a cameo.
it's a cameo. Santi was there the whole time.
Dang.
So here's a couple of shots around Hollywood again. So we've
Again,
got
still day one.
still
Day
day
one.
one.
We walked
Um,
out. We walked out of Amoeba. We're like, where should we drink?
Yeah,
Apparently, there's this place. It's called the Frolic.
the
So
Frolic.
that's that second photo of us being like, yo, what? That's the inside of the Frolic. So as you can see, Hollywood likes their things dark and LED.
hmm Yep.
No, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I think it's been there since the early 1900s.
It was like
so 30
1950 or 30 or something like Like
But it was it was
they
so
had a little like painting on the side of the wall, or well, not a
yeah.
painting, but like a little frame that basically said this place was like established in like the early 1900s.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
it was established, and the people were fun. Like it was very
Yeah.
pub vibes. The
Yeah.
basketball was playing, like
hmm
music was
hmm
pumping. But Josh got hungry. Sorry,
Midway is like
Josh.
if we keep drinking, this is not going to end up good.
Yeah, sorry, not Josh. Josh
Jaw, yeah, yeah.
got hungry.
Because we ended up in a Popeyes, right? And like, you know what? Would be really good right now? Fried chicken. We ended up at Popeyes, and I was like, the lady that took my order was like, okay, can I get a name for that order? And I'm like, Josh. Like I literally said like
It's
Josh.
not a
Like
complicated
no,
name.
it's not a complicated name. I emphasized S so hard, and then on the receipt we get Jaw.
Yeah, it got redacted.
And the S got
Um,
redacted.
I don't know what it was. It must be like some sort of effect. But like anytime we went to a different place, like we went to like a Starbucks or anywhere else,
Yeah,
even at the Denny's, I think like it felt like the same person that
yeah,
served
yeah,
at Popeyes.
yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just like NPC behavior. We said that a lot during the trip.
it just didn't feel real, man. It just
No, like
didn't
even just
feel.
walking around Hollywood, it's like NPC behavior. Like the way
Did
that
not
people,
feel
like
real.
you just walk past people and it's just like GTA.
It's Grand Theft Auto Hollywood in real
Yeah.
life. But so we went back to Frolic, not
Yeah, straight
seeing
after
Chip
the Popeyes, we went back to the Frolic. Yeah, got
because
more
that
drinks.
was a bit more. We had a few more there. But we went to 7-Eleven
Yeah,
and we
and got
went shopping.
ourselves some muscle milk. All right. Now I
Hey,
wish.
we gotta stay gaining. You
Yeah,
gotta milk the
you
muscles.
gotta. Like I know we're on holidays, but we still got to get some of that protein in. So we got some muscle
Hey,
milk.
Phil,
Hey Phil, g'day
thanks
mate.
for popping in.
Thanks
How
for
you
popping in.
going?
Um, yeah, so those muscle milks, 40 grams of protein, pretty good. I wish
Hey, not bad.
Australia sold them.
Nah, nah, they don't want us to have muscles in our milk.
Apparently
They
not.
don't want us
Apparently
to.
not.
No.
Yeah,
But we went back to the vibe. We had a
shredded.
look more at the facilities, the shred.
Yeah. So the cool thing about the vibe is they had like all these things like pool tables. They had like little computers and whatnot, and they had guitars. So it's like we could still play music while on the
Yeah.
trip, which was really cool.
Well, we
Uh,
had to. We
how long
just
were
had
we in the US? We were actually only in the US for like 3 days, so it was just Hollywood basically,
Yeah,
Hollywood for
just
3 days.
Hollywood. But North America itself, about 2.5 weeks. Josh went 3 weeks, so
Yeah, yeah.
pretty
Well,
cool.
actually, technically, we also went to like downtown LA on the last day of
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Still LA.
yeah. We originally wanted to go to New York as well, but like we were kind of like, nah, we,
Look, we'll get there.
we'll
We'll
get
get
there.
there.
We'll get there next
I
time.
for one ran out of time. I just, you gotta make it. You gotta do it justice.
Muscle friend. That's right. You went to six with Drizzy. Yeah,
Muscle fiends.
uh,
Hey, speaking of New York,
yeah.
dang,
There's
there
the
she
our
is.
local New Yorkian right now.
Our friendly New York neighbor.
Welcome, Ashley. Welcome. All right. So day two of the
Finally,
finally we're at day two now.
finally. Ugh,
Um,
ugh.
yeah. So we thought, like
We
we're on
gotta
this
make the
trip.
most of the muscle milk.
Let we'll make most of the muscle milk, but like let's try and boulder at each of the places we went to. So, well, that did not end up happening, but we did go to
We
some bouldering
tried.
place. We tried.
We did. You
Um,
know.
so this is Hollywood Boulders. That's where we ended up. A place called Hollywood
Yeah.
Boulders, which was a short walk from the hotel.
Oh, that was cool. I mean, like, look, again, like I said, the Hollywood sign, not that big.
It was bigger in the like as a joke. It
It
was
felt
bigger. It was
bigger.
bigger in the bouldering place.
It felt bigger in the bowling place than it did in the hill. No, no, but that place was fun. That place was fun. But look, nothing beats.
Nothing
Where did we
beats
go?
our Merrickville bouldering place, to be honest. Like,
That's our local. That's our local
yeah,
blockhouse. It's our block home.
yeah, we love Blockhouse, but yeah, it just
Yeah,
wasn't the
they were pretty
same.
good. They were
They
pretty
like they were
friendly.
not, like they had really nice people there. The mats are
Yeah.
different though, so like if you're expecting like the
Oh,
plasticky kind of like mats to land on, like that's why Blockhouse is so much better. This one was kind of like a carpety mat,
oh,
and
it was too
it was,
soft.
it was kind of rough as well, and like you sink into it a bit more, which
Yeah,
is a
it
bit
didn't feel as
weird.
safe. But look, I mean, it was still cool. It was nice to see the culture there. And like to be honest, the
Mm.
culture was the same. Nah, it's cool.
They liked us more than the one in Vancouver.
I think
But
yeah, out of all the experiences, he was good. I mean, I went on my own in Banff because we had a bit of time.
mm,
But yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't the same. Like this was a pretty chill place.
yeah, but we'll get more into it as we go.
Ah, yeah, yeah, more
More
shots,
shots, yeah.
just chilling
Actually,
out.
these ones were. I felt like their sets were harder than the Sydney sets.
Oh, it wasn't just the sets. I think it was like just different kinds of like holds and things.
Yeah, yeah, stuff we
But I
weren't
mean,
really used to.
we only had the one time as well. Like you
Yeah,
can't just go
and I did a
in.
bunch of
I know.
deadlifts before doing it as well. So
Hey, you gotta
yeah.
muscle the milk.
So this is post climb now, and we needed to get some food. So we wanted to keep it relatively cheap, and we ended up going to a little corner store. We bought like like a gallon of water because it was like we can't drink the tap water, so we need like
We didn't have a choice.
we didn't have a choice, and
Oh
we just got
man,
like peanut butter, like Skippy peanut butter, because that's
and
American,
bread.
and some bread. Yeah,
Bread.
that's all it is. Like, you know, save on that, and you can spend more elsewhere. So we went back to the hotel. Oh wait, there's more.
Well, you say that now. You say that now. We spend it on we didn't spend it on food, but you'll see what we spent it on.
Okay, yeah.
Oh God.
So yeah, we went back to the hotel, had the sandwiches. There is no photo of that, but
We washed off the chalk.
Yeah. And yeah, we decided to head out again. We did go past Amoeba Music again. I don't think we went in it, but
Here's me trying not to go in.
yeah. We were trying to control ourselves not to go in. But check out this T-Pain security guard there in the background. He's cool. He's cool. We'll mention him again later on. So we ended up at Funko Hollywood, which was that was one of the best experiences.
I did not expect it to be that. Like, it's like a little amusement park in there. Honestly.
Yeah, literally. It was great to kind of just like see, you know, where it all kind of started, I guess. And then they had like the giant models of the pop figures and stuff. Santi said, if you would have come to New York City, you could have drank the tap.
Well, we're just gonna have to fuck around and find out. I think. I don't know.
We'll come to New York sometime, and we'll drink straight from the source.
The tap.
The tap.
Just the tap.
Yeah. So here's like some Wakanda pop figures, like giant pop figures, and then there's me folding my arms, standing next to Thanos. Who's got the bigger arms? I don't know.
Well, we'll just have to find out.
We'll have to find out. And they had these cool little booths as well where you can make custom pop figures. So I was designing a couple here, as you can see. Unfortunately, they're very limited to the options as well.
Yeah, not a lot of accessories. Not a lot of,
I wish you could like pick the colors a bit better. So like, see how I've chosen blue hair for my one? I wish it could have been like teal or like other options, but it was still a really cool experience.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I think there was just a lot to see. A lot of interesting things as well. Things you can't buy in Australia.
Exactly. Which was the cool thing about it. Like we just had to do it while we were there. Some more giant pops around the place. So like Reaper from Overwatch, that was cool, and some Stranger Things ones, of course, because that's very relevant right now.
Oh yeah, no, it's always pretty cool.
And that's me sort of being under Vecna's curse, being lifted off the ground. But if you ever see me getting under Vecna's curse IRL, then please play me Lisa's song Money, because that will surely break me out of that curse.
Oh God.
There's a giant Kool-Aid pop vinyl that I posed next to and looked very scared.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Everything is huge.
I love it. We love it.
Scared.
Even Pez, like they collabed with Pez, and we had to get inside the actual pop boxes as well.
So we're the vinyls now.
We're the vinyls now. So that's what she said. Got him.
No.
So we ended up after the pop place. We ended up at Madame Tussauds in Hollywood, which supposedly is the best Madame Tussauds. Oh.
Look, at this stage, in this lift, we saw maybe two. We already saw two figures. I think it was like a Zac Efron.
And you were tripping out. You were tripping out.
Okay, I must say, like,
Thank you, Brian.
I don't know. I didn't like it. I've been to the one in Australia, and I was like, oh, I get like the weirdest feeling. But look, to be honest, it was impressive. I was impressed.
They wigged you out.
I got wigged out.
Meanwhile, I was loving it. Like I got a photo with Conan, Simon Cowell.
You were.
Press the golden butter, yo. Ariana Grande, we had to make sure that we got our good sides, you know.
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds, you know, like, can I guest star in Deadpool 3, you know?
This is me freaking out.
Yeah, that's Trix freaking out.
This is my face the whole time. Just like
the whole time. Kylie Jenner, and of course, you know, Jimmy Fallon being as hilarious as he is.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We had a bit more fun. Okay, the props were cool.
Yeah. Life is a box of chocolates.
Yes, yes, yes.
And of course, the Avengers section of it, which is cool. I don't think the Australian one doesn't have an Avengers section, right?
No, no, they don't. But
Yeah.
they also it wasn't complete. They didn't have all of the Avengers there, and that was explained in there was a little like 4D movie
Yeah, we got to
thing.
see this really cool
Yeah,
like little 4D movie. They
that was
gave us
pretty good.
glasses
That was
and
pretty good.
like we got sprayed with water and there was like the weirdest part was that thing that like poked us in the back. It's like, whoa,
Oh yeah,
was not
yeah.
expecting that.
That was weird. I guess that was the fourth dimension. That
It's like those massage chairs, but like a bit more
just one,
sus. It was it was just one.
just one.
And to top it all
Oh,
off, okay, so here this is all in
oh
one
man.
day. This is all in one day.
Oh, we
It's like it's like
this
the
is day
sunset's
two.
coming. Sunset's coming. Let's rush to the observatory. The
It was
Griffith
great.
Observatory.
Good. It was like a train and a bus later. We googled like what time the sunset was. We
Yeah.
walked out of my house. I was like, "What do we do now?
It's like
Should we go to
let's
this
just go. Let's
spa?
just go.
Should we go to
And the
this
funny thing was, we had all
perfect
these plans on different days, but it
days
just all happened to work out.
in
All right?
one day?"
It just all happened to work out.
Yeah.
Like it just naturally rearranged itself, which was really cool. So everything in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Griffith was awesome. Like the view
Oh,
was just really cool.
I wish it was open, but like because of COVID, they're only open on Fridays. So
Yeah,
I think
which
yeah, I
sucks
think
so
they'll be
much
able to
because I really would have wanted to go inside
next time.
next time.
Next time. Oh
Next
yeah,
time.
this was a Tuesday.
Yeah. So there's us standing on like near the railing, and you can sort of see the Hollywood sign in the background, and you can see there was a lot of people there. Like if you look over there in the
Oh
back,
yeah, look at the little tiny
um,
world.
and then we've done a little tiny world with a 360 cam, so you can see there's the Griffith Observatory down the bottom there, and the hills where the sun was setting in the background. So yeah. Here's a
That's
couple more
pretty.
shots. We just happened to there was like a rocket or something going across the sky.
It was kind
Well,
of perfect. It
yeah, it
was
was like
like
a perfect.
we got there literally like 10, 15 minutes as the sunsets was just
Yeah,
like
it's
getting to
perfect,
that
absolutely
perfect
perfect. Like it just all
and
worked
and
out. And
and
look
that's
at
just
that, look at that. There's
that
the shot. There's the
that
shot.
that's the shot.
After that, we ended up at a place called Fat Burger.
Burger. We had to refuel. We
Yeah,
we did not have time for muscle milk. We
yeah,
had to
because basically we
open.
were running on like peanut butter sandwiches. It's like, you know what? Let's just eat something nice.
We were running.
We were running.
We were just running.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Day three.
day three. Oh man. Okay. Vibing on the vibe.
Yeah. So this is our last day in LA. Uh,
So we wanted to keep it a little bit more low key during the day because we had a big night ahead. And look at this place.
yeah. So this is downtown LA, and
Oh,
that's
so
the Walt Disney. Uh, I forgot what it's like the full
the
name of
music
it. The
hall,
Walt
like
Disney Theater,
yeah,
um,
music.
which we would have checked out a bit more, but we didn't get a chance to.
Didn't have
Instead, we
time.
went to this like little art gallery here on the left called the Broad Museum,
That was awesome.
and so this is one of the installments they have there, like a little giant, well, a giant table.
Again, true to life.
Yeah.
It was that big.
Yeah, yeah. This is not like any like effects or anything. It was actually
Uh,
that big.
it was awesome.
A giant balloon dog, which was really cool.
That was a highlight because
Yeah,
like when we were researching places to go, we actually saw this place and I was like, oh, we hope it's still there. We hope it's still there. We looked it up on the way there. Oh no, some of it's gone. Still there.
yeah. No, that was cool because
That was
we
cool.
weren't sure that we were going to see this, and it's like, oh, when we walked in, it's like, oh, it's still here. So really
It was a
cool.
shock. It was a
Yeah.
shock.
And as you know, my favorite color is blue. So,
Very nice.
yeah. Then after that, we ended up at the Grammy Museum. Thought it would be worth checking out.
That
Uh,
was cool. That
yeah,
was worth it. That
it's
was
a
worth it. And
bit of
everything was kind of in walking distance. I think this
yeah.
place was 20 minutes
Yeah, it was
from
just like a little 20-minute walk, and we got to see like the history, like some music history, like the Grammys over time. We got to see like some classic Michael Jackson outfits.
Oh,
Um,
there was a lot of information, but
oh yeah, so
it was
much.
good. Yeah.
Um,
What's the dog
what's
doing?
the dog doing? Where's the dog? Where's the dog at?
What dog? Oh, the
uh,
balloon dog. Ah,
the
okay.
yeah, and here is a little sound room that we tested out, which was kind of cool. So it was like there was a screen in the middle of the room, and you can basically pick an artist, and it compares like the quality of sound over time. So it was like the early 1900s when people were listening to things on like a gramophone, and then all the way up to like today with like surround sound and like 7D sound.
I wish this picture was the little live video that
Yeah.
because Josh was going off.
I was popping off. We were playing like
Was it
Green.
American
It was
Idiot?
Green Day.
Yeah.
It was Green Day.
Yeah.
It was
Getting
just
lost in
classic.
the sound
I was
waves.
just jumping up and down.
He was in the sound waves.
Yeah. And then here's us outside of that room with a mock-up Grammy Award red carpet,
Red
and
carpet.
as you can see in this photo on the left, I'm clearly holding a real Grammy.
Look, we're manifesting. Okay.
We're manifesting it.
We're
So
manifesting.
maybe one day. Hey, Sega, guess who's
there he
back
is.
again? Shady's back, tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I believe that's you back, Sega. Welcome to the stream.
Was it 4 Guess Who's Backs? I'll take your word for it.
I should listen to that song again, actually. It's been a while.
Not now.
Not now. We don't want the copyright.
Oh,
So after the Grammy Museum, we headed to this place called the Last Bookstore.
we're just consuming a lot of art, okay?
Yeah. There was art in the bookstore as well.
Oh yeah. Oh,
but-
dang it.
But yeah, lots of cool books. There was like an art section and even like a mini record section as well. So
That
was
was.
cool. They had like an archway of books going over, like just phenomenal.
Really, definitely recommend checking it out. Even if you're not a big book person, I think just going there and seeing how they set up the place. It's also
Exactly.
very historical.
Yeah,
it's very historical to the LA as well.
I mean, like you think about people these days, they're not super into books, but like, trust me, you'll love it.
Oh yeah.
And there's a whole room, like even if you're not into books and you're into comics, there's a whole like little mini room that has comics as well. Love the hat, Josh. Where did you get it from? Well, I got it from the Map Podcast. You can check it out. I'm very disappointed though. I lost the hat in Toronto airport somewhere. So
Did you?
yeah.
Well, if someone finds it.
Well, yeah. If someone finds it, I hope you followed that podcast. And to anyone watching, you should check out the podcast as well because it's pretty cool. All right. Couple more books in the bookstore, and then here we go. This is still on the last day. We're heading back to our hotel, and there's Mr. T-Pain, the security guard from Amoeba Music. We were like,
it's little T-Pain Wayne.
little T-Pain Wayne. We were like, look, can we get a photo with you? Because
Yeah, so that was the day after. I mean, like just flip to the next thing, just in case people remember. There he is.
This was on day 2. There he is standing right there, like with his little T pose.
He was just really nice. Okay,
He was a very nice security guard, and I think
met a lot of people in Hollywood, LA. It was a mixture of like weird and unpleasant, but he was decent. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. So Amoeba Music, if you're watching this, give this guy a promotion.
Oh yeah, he definitely he felt very safe. Made us feel very safe.
Yeah. And so this was the last night in LA. So we're having some calls with the rest of the people that we're meeting up with. In
Just
Vancouver.
felt like a normal VC.
Yeah, they were last minute packing.
But it was weird because most of us were actually on the same time zone for once.
Yeah. So as you can see, there's some of our mods there, Boku and Ashley, and Jer was there too. Mari was asleep.
Mari
Jer was in the call.
First flight out.
But yeah.
Mari needed her sleep.
Mari needed her sleep because she was the first one to arrive in Vancouver.
Good for you, Mari.
So this is the morning where we were heading to Vancouver. And,
hang on. Look at Josh's beautiful face there. Just flip back for a second.
Yeah.
Look at his face last night.
Yeah, so that's my face last night. It's like, oh no, it's sinking in.
God.
We're leaving LA.
Oh, look at his face.
And then we're leaving LA.
Sunny side up. No more muscle milk today. Muscle milk.
No. we needed to have a massive meal that could last us the whole day because of the flights and whatnot. So I actually had, I think, 2,000 calorie breakfast.
You had
Um,
to. You had to.
I had to. That shake was a birthday cake shake. We had
Oh
like
yeah.
bacon, hash brown, eggs, and a stack of pancakes,
Yeah,
which
and an
was amazing.
undisclosed kind of syrup. I had a burger. Burger for breakfast. That's how you know you're on holiday.
Well, we had a lot
Oh,
of weird breakfasts.
we kind
Um,
of did, eh?
we'll get into that. We'll get into
Yeah,
that.
we will. We will.
And so this is like a
Okay.
shot of us heading to the airport. I guess we're catching the subway to the airport, and we've
Um,
strapped peanut butter to the bag.
so we took Skippy with us.
We
Okay.
took Skippy with us, and
Uh,
this happened.
as we walk to the station, halfway through the platform, we hear this distinctly American voice.
Yeah, like, sir, you dropped your peanut butter. And we're like, what?
I look at Josh. He looks at me, and we're like,
Huh?
"Oh no!"
Yeah,
And
so
it
we're
was
like on
like,
the subway, and like this peanut butter's like rolling towards the tracks, and we're like, no,
"No, not the Skippy."
not the Skippy. So we strapped it to Trix's bag like that.
Okay, we will never lose peanut butter. Oh wait, no,
No,
okay, never
I'm
mind.
surprised it actually made it into Canada. Like, I don't know how that happened.
Well, we weren't gonna make the same mistake twice.
Yeah. Um, but as you know, customs, absolute nightmare.
Nah.
But meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
this is our two mods, Mari and Boku, meeting up in Vancouver. So,
so punctual.
yeah,
I I mean, Mari got there early, and Boku he only lived 2 hours away.
yeah. So, yeah, they met up first, and we were on our way.
Yeah.
So that's us at LAX again.
We don't need to say any more.
We don't
Say
need to
less.
say any more.
Say
That just
less.
summarizes
That was
customs,
not
not
good.
cool.
No, no bueno. That was no bueno.
I feel like they always had something against me, so I don't know.
Man, you got interrogated.
I got
I got held.
interrogated. I got
Oh,
fingerprinted. They pulled my bag aside a couple times, like,
for what,
and
man?
for what? And for what?
And for what?
They kept looking at this one um, bag within that bag that had like camera lights in it, and they were like, "Oh, we want to check this," and it's like, "Okay," so they
Just
checked
in
it.
case, just in
Yeah,
case they're illegal cameras. But also, this was the only flight we got separated like 4 different times
yeah, yeah.
on the street, in the line,
Like when we
coming out
arrived
of
in
the
Canada,
airport.
oh well, Vancouver,
Yeah,
we just constantly kept getting like separated, and Trix
so
had like a
sorry.
hard time because you have to get like a this thing that like allows you to go into Canada.
It's just like, yes, hi, yes, I'm not staying here forever. Please don't make me do
Yeah,
that. But also,
yeah,
I don't know. But we got there in the end. And yeah, welcome to Vancouver.
yeah.
Yee.
Vancouver.
There we are.
No, did not get strip searched, Tristan.
No, 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 not,
No.
no, no, no.
Uh, I did say that at one point. It's like, what's, but no, we did not get strip searched.